Hello, Libra. We are going to do a September tarot reading for Libra, sun, moon, or rising. All right, we're going to see what's coming in. What are the energies coming in? What are the possibilities for you? I've already cleared space, and I'm diving right in with the Inner Child Oracle. You might want to watch your sun, moon, and rising to gain more insight into this month. All right, for Libra, please, Spirit. For Libra. Okay, here we go. You deserve to be seen. We have you deserve to be seen. Look at that. Let yourself be known. Are you allowing yourself to be seen? Or are you trying to blend in with the background and not be seen? Okay, let yourself be seen. You deserve to be seen, right? To be heard, to be recognized. All right, let's we're going to pull from the light seers. And after I get the oracles laid out, gosh, I'm going to pull from the tarot, and we're going to dive in and pull this apart. All right, here we go. We have the cosmic heart. We have two actually. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. Make your life a moving prayer. Okay, and then we have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Ooh, cracked open, rock bottom. Perhaps you've been going through a difficult situation. You're being asked to seek source, universe in the matter, to surrender and connect with the higher, okay? Higher spirit, your spiritual life. Don't neglect that. Are you neglecting that? Or are you connecting with source? Are you seeking refuge and the solitude necessary to connect and gain some inner peace and guidance as you go through this? Whatever this is, it's like surrender to the alchemy of life. Whatever this is, it is for you to alchemize it, to transform it, transmute it into something that you can use. All right, I'm going to pull another from Rebecca Campbell's deck. Another one of her decks here. Let's see what we have here. Devotion. Seeking. Are you connecting with source? Seeking that inner guidance. Are you devoted to your spiritual growth? Perhaps we're discussing that. Trust the niggle. Ooh. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Is there something niggling at you that a thought, a feeling, an idea that you can't shake? It just keeps coming up, making itself known to you, revealing itself. This situation could be the catalyst to bring you into a position where you take action on that niggling and you allow yourself to be seen. Sometimes in life, I'm going to take from the light seers, when we are conditioned not to be seen. I'm going to shuffle one more time through this. We don't want to be seen. We're afraid of being seen, of drawing attention to ourselves. That happens a lot when we are raised in an atmosphere where it's not quite safe to be seen. You have the Nine of Wands. Maybe you're tired. There's a need to be persistent in order to break through, okay? What else do we have here? What else do we have? For Libra, please. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming out. Very nice. Opportunity. Opportunity. I like it. This is something presenting itself that has the potential to give you the security, the stability, the financial growth that you're seeking. All right. Whoa. I got cards jumping everywhere. Let's figure this out. All right. Okay. We have the King of Wands. Very fiery energy. Could be stepping into that strength. Okay. Having the courage to take the opportunity. We have the Three of Wands, following a new path, perhaps. All right. And I think I have to see what order these are supposed to go in. Hold on. Sorry, I dropped one on the floor. All right. All right. Here's what we have. What do we have? All right. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Slow, deliberate action, moving forward, planting seeds, committed. Ten of Swords. We're leaving something behind. It's an end of something, but it's creating a beginning. And okay, it goes that way. Okay, and then the Knight of Wands. Look at the freedom in that card. Very energetic. The horse represents freedom as well. So, and she's just excited there, playing her drum, free, not a care in the world, stepping into that energy, that bold, creative fire energy here. We have the Hermit as well, which is about contemplation, reflection, going within, reaching a higher perspective and understanding, perhaps by spending some time in solitude. Bottom of the deck is full right now. Let's get one more card, please, Spirit. Let's get one more card, please, for Libra. Here it is. Oh, that's more than one. Okay, let me see what we have. We have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, connecting to Source, gaining that intuitive. All right, that's right. All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. We have the Five of Swords. This is worry. This is in your head. This is thoughts. And then we have Lovers, partnership. Okay, interesting. Very interesting layout here. There is an opportunity coming in for you. Do you have the courage to act on it, to move forward? To move forward and leave behind what, put an end to the past, the way you've done things, okay? And it's moving forward in this new path. Planting the seeds, committed. Are you committed to it? Are you, because we have here, where are your thoughts on what you are capable of creating for yourself? Do you believe that you can create wealth and stability for yourself? Or do you worry about it? Do you fret about it? Do you perhaps think that you're not good enough, that you don't have what it takes, that you're an imposter is coming to mind here? Then we have the Lovers. Connect with your higher self. I am going to clarify. I'm going to use the Aquarian here, and we're going to dive into this, pull this apart, okay? All right, here we go. Please, I'm going to shuffle one more time. For Libra. For Libra. All right, we have the Nine of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. Let's get some clarifiers up here, please. Deserve to be seen. Six of Swords. Again, there's movement in a new direction. All right. Oh, hold on. One fell on the floor. The Page of Wands. Wow. All right. Moving in a new direction here with the Six of Swords. Page of Wands is a more passionate, more playful route or idea, inspiration. You're moving towards something. Moving toward this opportunity. Let me see. Oh, okay. Okay. First card out is death. Death. Where there is death, there is rebirth. Again, because you have the Ten of Swords as well. So there's a need to leave the old behind, right? to allow an ending of something in order to move into this opportunity and this new beginning. It could be something as simple as ending one job and moving into another that is more fulfilling for you, all right? More in tune to the life you want. We have the 5 in the reverse. Okay, so you're overcoming the challenges, you're gaining the confidence to move forward. And we have the Tower, creating the change. This is not, it could be an offer perhaps coming in for something that was unexpected for you. You didn't expect it, but it's going to create major change if you have the courage to move forward, okay? And you yourself take the opportunity, okay? And in doing that, it's your action that is going to create the change. Okay, 3 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. Let's get some clarifiers here. Oh, goodness. I keep dropping them on the floor, guys. Sorry. I think I need a bigger table. Let's see what we have here. All right, let me get it. All right. All right, so the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this 10 of Pentacles, again, is in the reverse, just like the last one. And I don't know, with the 7 of Swords, perhaps, I don't know, if you're not seeing the way forward with clarity, like there's a need perhaps to, or maybe you're over thinking it. You know, the 7 of Swords is usually about, it could be about strategizing and whatnot. It could also be about deception. So this tells me either you're not taking the time to fully strategize and think it through, or there's no deception. Maybe you think there is and there isn't. You know, you're thinking it's going to cause this. It's going to cause that 10 of Pentacles. It's not going to be successful. Let's keep going. Let me see. 10 of Swords. Reaching rock bottom. Maybe you're in that reverse 10 of Pentacles now, seeing lack, thinking, all right, I'm seeing boredom here. Because we have the 4 of Cups. Unaware of the offer being presented. Unaware of the potential. Chariot. Surrender to the alchemy. Are you resisting something that is coming in, an opportunity presenting itself, because of fear that it's going to leave you in a state of poverty, lack, or disruption of the family, what you've built? It's almost like staying where it's safe, afraid to move forward. All right, because you've got the Chariot here, which on the Knight is very slow. The Chariot is quick. Maybe you're hesitating to take it for fear that it is going to create loss, that it's not going to bring you the success, the abundance, the security, that you're actually going to lose the security. You're afraid to be seen. Because it's not safe. In being seen and being recognized, you lose the security. Is that the past programming? Is that the conditioning? A lot of times we don't want to be seen. If we were raised in a place where being seen brought negative attention results, that could very well be the case here. That would cause a fear of stepping out and being seen and going for this opportunity, fearing that you're going to lose the security, as it wasn't safe to do it. in the past. Let's Knight of Wands. Oh my gosh, you got the World and the 7. Look at this, you guys. All right. So with 7 of Wands and the World, yes, stand up for yourself, set healthy boundaries, protect yourself, honor yourself, be truthful with yourself. This 7 of Wands tells me perhaps you haven't been setting, and it's time to set healthy boundaries. It's time to speak up, to speak out, to stand up for yourself. You have the World, things opening up, possibilities opening up for you, limitless possibilities. Universe wants you, is calling you to something bigger, but it's going to take stepping out of that small thinking, that fear. It is going to take the courage for you to move forward, take advantage of the opportunity. Let me see what we have here. All right, because we have the Hermit here, which indicates a need for solitude, for reflect. Nine of Swords in the head, thinking, worrying, stressing, letting the thought patterns, old thought patterns, control the situation, influence you. You have, as well, you have Judgment, all right? Judgment, that's about honoring self, your truth, seeing truth, knowing truth, the truth of who you are, perhaps, the truth of, you know, there may be a need to face the old programming, to deal with the truth of what's holding you back, what's keeping you from stepping into the opportunity, into this new direction, new path. You're being nudged by Spirit. All right, let me see what else we have here. Okay, Libra. 10 of Swords. Yeah, ending, an ending. Maybe you're afraid of the ending. It's going to hurt. Well, a lot of times when we have inner work to do, inner healing to do, old programming to address, it does hurt. But the outcome is bliss. The outcome. This is that love relationship between you and your higher self, or you and Source, Universe. This is something very desirable. Let me get some more on this. If I could just get this. Here we go. There we go. There. Whoa. Okay. All right. First card. Yeah, we have the King of Swords. Okay. It has clarity. He's very clear, very decisive, very quick to act on his intelligence. And then we have the Hierophant, which is the spiritual side of things. All right. So what I'm getting from these two cards is a need to balance the energies. You're in your head, in your thoughts, in the intellect, in the rationale, thinking that this can't work, because that's what you're programmed to believe. But if you connect with Source, with the higher self, if you do the spiritual work, you go within, what is it that has you thinking this way, that has you holding back and not stepping into the opportunity? Why do you ignore that niggling feeling and where it's leading you? Where's the fear coming from? You are worthy of being seen and heard. You are worthy of success. You are worthy of fulfillment. You're worthy. You are worthy of that joy and happiness, that security that you desire, right? You may think staying in a situation where you're unseen, you're playing it small, you don't have to really step out in courage. You may think that's keeping you secure, but is it really? Because when you do that and you don't move forward in courage, you actually restrict the blessings that can come into you. When you do the inner work, when you connect to higher self, all right, with Swords, you can shine. That is the next card, guys. radiant sun, bliss, happiness, joy. And the King of Pentacles, security. This is nurturing energy. It is secure. There is no worry in this card. He's very safe and secure. Yeah, okay. Knowing the next move, investing in self, gaining the recognition, the success, all because you walked away from what doesn't serve, okay? You walked away from what doesn't serve. You left that analytical. Everything cannot be analytical. Intuition, emotion needs to be considered when we're making decisions. That inner fulfillment that we desire, that tug at our heart, that inner knowing that tells us what direction we want to move in, what we want our life to look like. Are you listening? Are you paying attention? The bottom of this deck is the Knight of Cups. The offer's coming in, guys. The offer's coming in. You deserve to be seen. Know that. Know that. Do you have the courage to step into that? I'm going to pull. Let's pull you from the Intuitive Whispers deck. Please. Here we go. Please. For Libra. What do we have for Libra? In closing. Great opportunity for you, Libra. Do you have the courage to step into this opportunity? Where you're being led, where spirit, take the next step Spirit is telling you to take. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied here. The power of silence. This goes hand in hand with that Hermit card. Taking the time to quiet the mind, to meditate, perhaps connect with Source, go within, all right? Be silent and listen to what Spirit's telling you, all right? Let me take from the Moonology manifestation. For Libra, please. For Libra. All right, we have two cards. Let's see. We have detoxify, all right? So letting go of the things that aren't good for you. Those things that hold you back, they keep you from taking the opportunity. They keep you in a fear mindset, in a, like an inadequate mindset, like you don't believe in yourself, you're not enough. All right? Detoxify, release anything that makes you think you're less than worthy. Clear your mind. Clear your mind of those thoughts. All right? That aren't serving you. They're not bringing you success. They're holding you back. They're keeping you prisoner. Don't allow them to keep you prisoner. I'm going to take one more oracle for you. Let's see. Whoa. All right, we have nourish. Nourish. All right. Feed your body, mind, and spirit. Nourish yourself in mind, body, and spirit. Right? Let me pull some runes for you. Let's see what we have for Libra. All right, Libra. Here we go. We have the moon, which has to do with intuition. There's a need to connect with your higher self. Listen to that intuitive guidance that is coming, that niggling that won't let you be. Get in nature, perhaps. We have this here, this trinket. Perhaps there's a need to connect in nature. Maybe find a space that you like in nature where you feel safe and at peace for some meditation and connecting to higher self to gain some perspective. Yeah, we have Uruz, which is ox. This is brute strength. This is stamina, resilience, okay? Goes right along with that Nine of Wands. Pushing forward, despite being tired, despite being fearful, whatever, having the strength to move forward. And then we have the Eye, which is vision, clarity, vision, seeing it and moving toward it. Gaining that clarity, seeing the truth of the situation. That's what I have. It is a good month for you. It is a time of growth. It is a time of stepping out of your comfort zone, taking the opportunity to move on a new path, in a new direction, towards something bigger, something divinely orchestrated. All right? Connect with Source. Work on the connection with Source, with the spiritual, and seek that inner guidance as you move forward. This is what I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like the reading, please hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button for future readings. If you want an in-depth personal reading, just visit intuitivecrone.com. I do offer personal readings. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Have a great month.